Hello, everybody. Episode number 19 of the Newton Arms, and this is the one that I have been waiting a very long time to do. To be honest, this is the only one that probably really matters. We are finally going to have a chat with Yvonne and Ian about the actual plans to reopen the Newton Arms. Yvonne, Ian, how are you both? You are right here in front of me. Yvonne, you're actually both at the pub. Ian's upstairs and Yvonne's outside. Although Yvonne seems to be frozen solid right now, so... There we go. She's
No,
moving.
I'm not frozen. I'm fine.
You good, Mr. B? How are you, Yvonne?
Yeah, good. Enjoying the sunshine. It's lovely.
Excellent. Right, well, let's kick straight off. I think I'll fire this one at you, Mr. B, first of all. When are you reopening?
We intend to reopen Tuesday, the 7th of July, from 6 o'clock to 9:30. That will be fish and chip night.
Ooh.
And outside only.
Yeah.
And outside only.
The first week, 2 weeks will be outside only. We'll be open Thursday and Sunday from 2 till 9:30, and Friday, Saturday 2 till 10. But of course, these hours might change.
Okay, so that's definitely nothing like the hours that the pub used to be open, of course. So quite a big change there. People need to prepare themselves for.
Yeah,
so,
but I think people will want to gear themselves into coming to the pub rather than have what they used to have.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that kind of leads me on to a question about Yvonne. If anybody's going past the pub at the moment, they'll notice a new bit of construction that's been put up. Would you like to tell people what's been going on there then? Hopefully we can actually see it. I've got a picture lined up. If not, your phone's been cutting out.
I'll take a wander across and see if we can see it.
Okay, here we go. Ooh. People passing. What a lovely day. Ooh, there it is. Now look at that.
To get all the tables sorted out, but this is just to offer a little bit of protection from the weather, because it's not always going to be a beautiful sunny day like this.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You say a bit of protection from the weather. You said a bit of protection from the weather, Yvonne. It hasn't got a roof on it.
Oh, no. A gentleman from Montrose Boat and Sail is coming up on Monday to measure up for a removable tarp that we can put on the roof if we need to. Oh, and then if we've got nice sunny days like this, then we can take it off. That's the plan.
Brilliant. Now, I presume I'm guessing that this is all part of the plan to sort of get some more outdoor space, because, of course, people won't be allowed inside the pub to have a beer once it opens. So have you got, at this point in time, either of you got any idea roughly how many people will be able to come in, or is it a bit of a free-for-all? How's it going to work?
Well, it's going to depend very much on the groups of people that are coming. So if you've got a family coming from one household with maybe 4 in it, they could sit at one table. Whereas if you've just got single people coming, then they would need a table each. So I reckon it's going to be like a maximum of maybe 20 at any time. But it could be a lot less than that.
Okay, we've just had to relocate Yvonne inside, and we've got her technology working a little bit better now. It's unusual. It's normally Ian's who's the worst, but as you can see, Yvonne is back inside. And Yvonne, just over your shoulder, there's optics up. This is fantastic. People haven't even seen the place inside for so long. Amazing. Anyway, Yvonne, I think just before we lost the connection, I was asking you, how do people go about booking a table?
So on our app, we're trying to work on a way that it can be booked through the app, but also by phone as well.
Excellent. We're still working on this. There's, as you can see, we're building the app right now, and there's still quite a lot to do. Not entirely sure if we'll get there in time, but we've still got a lot to work out on that side, on the technology side of things. But very much hoping to have a booking system on there, and very much hoping that anybody who wants to place an order, because they can't go inside and go up to the bar, they'll be able to use the app and pay on the app, which hopefully will really save on people having contact with the staff, which is one of the most important things. So, mentioning going inside, what happens if I need the toilet, Yvonne?
Okay, so we will have a one-way system in operation, and we'll have a hand sanitizer at the bar door, and there'll be clearly marked arrows on the floor leading you through to the toilet. There will only be one person in the toilet at one time. So we've got vacant engage signs on the outside of the toilet door, and then there'll be a little lock on the inside, just so there's no accidents. So you then come out of the toilet, follow the arrows, and exit through the lounge door. So we're hoping people will sanitize their hands before they come in. They'll do the toilet, they'll wash their hands thoroughly after they've done the toilet, and then they'll leave through the one-way system. The only people.
Sorry, Yvonne, go on.
Sorry.
I was interrupting you. I was interrupting you to say this. This really explains why the fairly limited number of 20 people outside is another part of this. I know a lot of people have said to me in the street, oh, they've got all that lovely garden space out the back. They could use that, and down the side of the pub and everything. And I think it's things like the toilet facilities is one of the things that's a limiting factor. Very much, yeah.
And we also want to be able to, just see how people are behaving and make sure that it's all going okay. Because the last thing that we would want to do is be the centre of some kind of outbreak. So we will be keeping a close eye on what's happening.
Excellent. And Mr. B, do we know yet when people can actually drink back inside the pub? I know I've not been keeping 100% up to date with what the government announcements have been.
The government said the 15th. So I think the 15th is a Wednesday off the top of my head. So it would be the 16th in our case, because it would be the Thursday.
Interesting. Okay. So obviously we'll just see what happens. We've got a lot of things to do. We've got a lot of staff training to do. We've got a lot of things to sort out. A lot of signage to put up and all that stuff. You're going to be busy this week, Yvonne.
Oh yeah.
But also,
get my finger out.
Yeah. Well, also, are the beer deliveries still going to be on?
Beer deliveries next Wednesday. That's the Wednesday coming.
Ooh.
We will get a delivery of Tennents, Guinness, Strongbow Dark Fruits, and John Smith's, which will basically give us all of our traditional standard beers. Plus, we'll probably be keeping on some of the beers that we have had over lockdown. For example, I've forgotten what I was going to say now.
Buzzkill, Chain and Anchor.
That was more the fierce one I was thinking of.
Day shift.
And certainly at least one Burnside beer.
Yeah, it would be lovely to be able to continue to support some of the smaller breweries, because they've been, just an absolute lifesaver to us during this. So that would be nice to be able to continue to support them. And so I think we'll still be doing our beer delivery service to begin with anyway, and we'll just see how it works. Because there'll be some people that aren't comfortable about coming to the pub that maybe still want a beer. Some people that are maybe shielding but still want to have a beer.
Yeah.
So we'll continue delivering at the weekends.
Excellent. Brilliant. Anything else either of you two want to say at this point about this? I mean, I know obviously we're going to have a lot more to say once we've worked a few more things out, but yeah.
Yeah. No, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, it'd be nice to hear people's feedback as well, to see how people are feeling about coming back to the pub, and just see if there is an appetite for it. But yeah. Exciting.
Keen to see people again.
Yeah, absolutely.
In small numbers at a time.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I think it's just then, Mr. B, it's probably just time for me to give you a little bit of humour.
Oh
no.
It'll be a first.
My wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing him. We went out, we had some drinks. He's a nice guy. He's a web designer. designer.
That is a good one.
designer.
A very good one for you.
Right, good luck with the deliveries today, Yvonne. Mr. B, I will no doubt bump into you later
Yeah.
on. And,
Nice to speak to you.
Nice to catch up with you both. Nice to have some positive news, and we will keep everybody informed as we get closer and closer to that opening date. So,
Cool. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.